There's a new sheriff coming for the Empire State. Attorney General Pam Bondi suing New York State and its leaders over sanctuary policies getting in the way of immigration efforts.
This is a new DOJ, and we are taking steps to protect Americans. New York has chosen to prioritize illegal aliens over American citizens. It stops today. You will be held accountable if you do not follow federal law. It's over, it ends, and we're coming after you.
Here to react is co-host of The Five, Judge Jeanine Pirro. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
You look beautiful. Love all your jewelry.
You're so kind. Thank you.
You are so, you know the laws of New York especially.
Yeah.
What does this mean? Will this go anywhere?
Oh, yeah, it definitely will. Look, the President Trump has said there's a crisis of illegal immigration, and the American public is with him on it. Vast majority, 83% want wholesale change. So this lawsuit is being brought against the state of New York after they sued Illinois last week, and they said, look, your sanctuary policies are basically obstructing federal law. There is something called the Supremacy Clause, and that preempts any of your state laws. So what are we talking about? Specifically in 2019, New York passed a green light law, which basically said, you know what, any illegal who wants a driver's license, we're going to give you a driver's license. The problem with that is that they are refusing to give any information from that license, whether it's an identification, whether it's an address, whether it's vehicle registration. And when you've got law enforcement, whether it's local, state, Border Patrol, anyone else, in terms of real time, and they're coming up against an individual and they cannot get information from DMV, that law has to be struck down. It puts all of law enforcement, Border Patrol, ICE, everyone in danger. So you've got all of this attempt to prevent the federal government from enforcing the law. And, you know, Pam Bondi is right. I mean, you can't just have a law and think you're on your own. There is a supremacy clause here. And Hochul says, look, we're going to stand by New Yorkers and we're not going to back down. They're illegal immigrants, Governor, and it's reflected not just in terms of law enforcement, but in terms of the money. There's the economy issue. There's the clawback of the FEMA, the federal funds. This is out of control, and Donald Trump is saying, no more.
So it sounds like because of the Supremacy Clause, Donald Trump will win.
He should win. He absolutely will win on this. This green light law is, I mean, it's like every state saying, well, we're our own nation and we're not going to abide by the Constitution. Look, immigration is a federal issue. The state has no role to play. They don't have to do anything, but they cannot obstruct the federal government.
What happens if Pam Bondi wins one of these cases, the one in Illinois or the one here? What does that mean for sanctuary cities and states elsewhere? Well,
what it means is you're going to lose money. You're going to lose a lot of these grants. You're going to lose the FEMA money, and we're going to start seeing the deportations happen a lot quicker. And they will hold them in contempt. And this is the kind of thing that President Trump said he would do, and he's doing it.
You have a great special on Fox Nation. It's called Subway Justice. It's about Daniel Penny. Let's watch a clip, and then we'll get your reaction on the other side.
The reality is, when you had to put the facts in front of the jury, the district attorney had to admit that Danny, his intentions in getting involved in this were laudable. He took Jordan Neely down for the right reason, to protect those other passengers.
A jury agreed.
Okay, so what's great about this Fox Nation special is we talk about Danny Penny, of course, and we also talk about Bernie Goetz. Decades apart, both of them standing up when no one would stand up to protect them. And amazingly, they ended up in the same courthouse in New York City, the same address. And, you know, you see how society hasn't really changed that much, where people have to end up defending themselves or others. And you look at how the juries responded in each case. There's a lot of similarities between Penny and Goetz, but a lot of differences as well. You've got to watch this Fox Nation special.
Thank you so much, Judge. It's excellent. So just go to foxnation.com to watch Judge Jeanine's special. Again, it's called Subway Justice. We'll be watching you today on The Five.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.